back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're going to be doing a playthrough of Unmatched Adventures. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles edition, so the second in the series. I decided to play against Krang. I feel like there's more videos of playing against Shredder out there, and this is a much more interesting setup. There's a lot more stuff going on. It's a little more complicated, but I'm going to be playing two-handed with Leonardo and Michelangelo. Leonardo's special ability is that he can move any one fighter, so anybody really at the beginning of his turn he can move them one space. Michelangelo's is a little different, and this is the first time I have played with Michelangelo. He starts with 3 cards and his maximum hand size is 3 cards. Everybody else's is 5. But after he attacks or schemes, basically anytime he plays a card, he gets to draw a card. So he's going to be going through his deck pretty quickly, but he should almost always, I guess if he plays a card for defense, then he's not going to get a card back, but he should always kind of have some cards in his hand. So we'll see how this works out. Raphael kind of plays as like a pure bruiser, him and Casey Jones, and Donatello is all about these inventions of his that help out. Krang here is attempting to expand Dimension X, so he's going to be growing Dimension X, and you can kind of see everything's in these columns here. If he expands it all the way across here to 5, then we lose the game, and the threat marker here is as such that when it makes it to the end and it resets, then it will expand it. These are his doomsday machines. We don't have to, but if we end our movement adjacent to these, we can discard a card to deactivate them. They will just help against, Krang's stuff. He's got trap cards. He's got his own deck. He's got this Die of Destruction. Like I said, there's a lot more going on this side. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see who's up first here. And it is Krang. All right. So Krang takes a turn. He gets 3 movement. At this point, we are literally far away across the board. So if he cannot reach us, then he advances the threat track. So he stays put. All right. And then it says end of round. We're not going to do anything about that. So there we go. And we move on to the next person here. And it is player 2. That is Michelangelo and April O'Neil. So obviously we need to get a little closer. So we'll take a maneuver action. We will draw a card. We're going to have to play one of these eventually. But I can move each. They have a high movement value. They can each move 3. And if I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, that's too much. Too much to boost. But I think that's kind of like a good. Let's see. Wingnut probably moves 2, I think it was. So 1, 2. Yeah, he's not going to make it this way. So we'll send April 1, 2. He could go. If he goes 1, 2, 3, then we're playing for defense. But that's fine. 1, 2, and yeah, we'll just put Michelangelo here. We'll go for this Doomsday Machine. Try and draw Wingnut to us. See if we can't take him out quickly. Unfortunately, yeah, there is not a whole lot I can do with these cards. I don't have a scheme card, so I guess we'll just take the maneuver action again. Hard-hitting investigation, deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter, gain 1 action. Oh, that's a nice little card. This is the only April attack we have. So yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Should I boost it? Yeah, I should go ahead and boost it. I'm going to boost my movement that way, and yeah, we'll just boost it with this one here. So Michelangelo can go 1, 2, 3, 4. He ends his movement, and then we'll choose to discard. I like this for defense. This one allows me to deal 1 damage and then get another action. So maybe this one? We'll discard that to flip this over to its X side, and we will actually let's go 1, where was I? Right here? Right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We'll put April O'Neil right there. Okay. All right. I'm down to 3 cards. I did not take an attack or scheme, so I did not draw any extra cards. So I think we're good there. All right, we've got the Rat King now. So Rat King takes a turn. He moves 3, so he can go 1, 2, 3, and then get adjacent to me. 1, 2, 3, so he's adjacent to April O'Neil, and he's going to attack. So we'll put this out, and I have, yeah, we'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll go ahead and spend, no, that's Michelangelo only. So April's just gonna have to take this. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown her out there so quickly, but all right. Breaking news, Deception, perfect. Whenever this card, so he doesn't hit for anything or he misses. That's the like reshuffle the deck card. So there we go. All right. Nothing else for him. End of the round, he'll put out his rats. And let's see what we have next. All right, Krang Technodrome Traps. Reveal the next trap card and roll the die of ultimate destruction. So this says Ooze Tanks. All right, we got a 3. Krang, and each minion recover 1 health. Any that are in Dimension X recover health equal to the roll instead. I'm fine with that. Nobody has been damaged. So there you go. All right, who's next? Don't have quite enough space here for all my cards. All right, player 1, Leonardo. Obviously, they're also gonna have to take a movement action and maybe boost Splinter. No, Splinter is also melee. So here we go. Let's see how 1, 2, 3. If I can get Leonardo right there, or 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I like that. All right, so I just need to boost this movement by 1. All right, I'm gonna discard this card to boost movement to 3. We're gonna do Splinter going 1, 2, 3, and yeah, 1, 2. We'll put him up here. Let's see, we gotta discard another card here. I guess we'll discard this one to flip over this Doomsday Machine. All right, so that was our maneuver action. We're now going to take use this card for Splinter. Spatial Awareness. After combat, if the opposing fighter is in fewer zones, so the Rat King is just in 2 zones, Splinter is in 3. I'll deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter and draw 1 card. And who are we hitting? We're hitting Rat King here, and they are... You guys saw me shuffle the deck, right? All right, so I'm going to hit him for 3 and then another one. So he's going to go down to 6. I'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we get to draw a card. That was my 2 actions. I need to reshuffle that one. And so we are done, and it looks like it's going to be Wingnut last. So I guess at this point we can just flip over. I mean, I guess they should go in order. We'll flip over this one. All right. Wingnut takes a turn. He wants to move 3. He doesn't have to move. He's got Michelangelo right there. And so Wingnut's gonna attack, and Michelangelo has this card. He's gonna play Heroes and Half Shell for defense. And Wingnut has got a 2. And there's a line there, so he doesn't do the after combat, he just misses. This goes over here, and this goes over here. Okay. All right, so now, end of round. Advance the threat marker by 1 plus the number of active machines. So he's only got 1 active machine, so 1, 1, 2. Yeah, because he moved it 1. He put it on the board. Then, if any machines are inactive, roll the die of destruction. Activate the leftmost inactive machine. Yeah. All right, so this one gets flipped back over. Okay. Coming down here, place a rat token in the Rat King's space if there isn't one already. Otherwise, Rat King swaps spaces with the hero with the lowest health. So, there we go. And then Wingnut swaps spaces with an adjacent hero or sidekick. That player discards a random card, deal damage equal to that card's boost value to that fighter. Ooh. All right, well, we swap places, and he's only got 2 cards here, so we'll give these a shuffle, and we'll say we lose this one, and it's April. Oh, they actually were both 3. 2, 3. Okay, well, that wasn't so great. Kind of need to stay away from Wingnut, I guess. All right, moving on to round 2. Okay, and up first is gonna be Wingnut. Okay, Wingnut takes a turn. Wingnut does not need to move. He is going to attack, and this is an attack only card, so Michelangelo just has to take this, and just 2, so it could have been worse. 1, 2. And that's that. All right. So what's actually lucky that he switched spaces is that now April O'Neil can technically hit him. She's in an orange zone, he's in an orange zone, and she's ranged. I just need to get her card back. Anyways, player 2, which is Michelangelo. So, during turtle power, during combat, you may boost this attack. After you attack or scheme, draw 1 card. But this is during combat. So I think let's go ahead and use this Michelangelo's card. Question is, do I hit Wingnut? I believe I have to end a maneuver action next to it, and I have not taken a maneuver action. Should I take a maneuver action? Yeah, let's take a maneuver action first. All right, so I didn't get an April O'Neil card or an any card. I like where April is. I kind of don't like where Michelangelo is. So, during combat, add +1 to this card's value for each other card you played this turn. That's not that great of a card, but I can boost it. Or maybe we should just try and take out Rat King since he's been hit once. All right, so yeah, let's maneuver here, and we'll just go right there, or I can't pass through him. Yeah, I think we'll just go right here because Michelangelo's melee. Then I'm going to play Turtle Power. Rat King gets to play a card for defense, and we'll just check. Immediately cancel all effects on your opponent's card. All right, so I cannot boost this card anymore. After combat, if Rat King won, he's not going to win. I'm 3-2, so I hit him for 1. All right, so that wasn't the best, but... All right, I did attack, so I get to draw a card. So there we go. All right. Technodrome Trap, reveal a trap card. We've got Weather Sphere. Let's see, and it's a 3. And this just says advance the threat marker 1 space. It's okay, I can deal with that. And there is an X on here, so you could miss. And at any point, I could choose to discard a card to re-roll the die if it is like super, super bad. All right, now we've got Krang. Krang, all right. Krang is adjacent to Michelangelo. So he's just going to attack. And Michelangelo's going to play. Yeah, this one's not going to give me anything, but we'll play this for some defense. Krang is hitting for 3 during combat. If Krang is in Dimension X, which he is, this card's value is equal to the threat level instead, which is actually 1. This is actually helpful to us. This threat level is whatever highest number is here. After combat, if Krang 1, activate a machine. So we actually block that. So I'll take that. All right. And then Rat King takes a turn. He is adjacent to, yeah, he's adjacent to, remind me of what the tiebreaker rules are. Enemy movement, enemy combat. Maximum distance, just like any player, some effects. Enemy movement, maybe it's targeting. Yeah, determine target, adjacent target. If the enemy fighter is adjacent to one player fighter, it makes an attack on them. If it's adjacent to more than one player fighter, players choose. Okay, so we just get to choose. Let's see, I think I'm gonna have him attack Splinter. Yeah, I'm good with that. So he doesn't need to move. He's gonna play this for attack. I'm gonna play this for defense. I swear, or no, wait, I did not. I did, because I just drew this one. Yeah, I did shuffle it, because this one has come out in between. So yeah, he does nothing. All right, y'all are gonna watch me do this. All right, I mean, there's only so many cards in that deck, but after combat, I get to draw a card. All right, so there we go. So that's done. And last one is player 1. So Splinter here. All right, so I'm gonna play this one here. Splinter, Protective Father. Splinter may swap spaces with another friendly fighter. If he does, they both recover 2 health. Well, Splinter's at full health, but Michelangelo could use this. So he recovers 2 health, and then we get a free action. So that was like a freebie. Yeah, I think we're going to take the maneuver action next. Try and get Leonardo in close. So we've gotten this one. I'm going to leave Splinter here. Should I leave him here? Or should I like move him over this way? Maybe move him over this way. So I don't think I'm going to hit with him. So there's his 2 movement. I need to boost this actually. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna boost it with this card to get 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, he can pass through. I'm then going to, oh God, do I give up my katana? I don't know. Actually, I'm going to leave Splinter right there because I'm going to play something different. I hate giving this up, but I've got 2 of them in my hand. So I maneuvered. I'm going to play that. And then I'm going to play Fearless Leader. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I can... Give me this card back. I forgot at the beginning of my turn, I can make a movement. So I could have moved Leonardo here at the beginning of my turn and gotten them here without boosting. Okay. Boom. And then this says, during combat, add +2 to this card's value. So all we need is for the Rat King to not block it. During combat, the opponent chooses another hero or sidekick not in combat. Rat King swaps spaces with them. They are now the defender. Are you serious? All right. During combat, the opponent chooses another hero or sidekick not in combat. Rat King swaps spaces with them. They are now the defender. All right. So I'm hitting Michelangelo now? You gotta be kidding me. Ugh. This was such a good card. Alright. Well, I'm hitting Michelangelo. I'm assuming I can not do the boost, right? 1, 2, 3. And just hit him for 3. He's not blocking anything. So that really makes me mad. Alright. Wingnut swaps spaces with an adjacent hero. That player discards a random card. Alright, so we're not adjacent to Wingnut. Advance the threat marker by 1 plus the number of active machines. So just 2, 1, 2. And then we roll this. And it's another activating of a machine. And then place a rat token in the Rat King's space. Dirty, dirty dog. All right. I have not even begun to touch Krang or Wingnut. This isn't going well, ladies and gentlemen. This is not going well at all. All right. Player 2. Okay. After combat, gain 1 action. If you won the combat, gain 2 actions instead. Okay. Boisterous beatdown. Let's try it. Okay. So I'm going to make an attack action. That's going to get me a card. I'm going to draw it right now so I don't forget. Against Rat King. I'm just trying to get rid of Rat King. I'm done with this guy. He's blocking. Are you serious? Oh my God, this freaking Rat King. Immediately cancel all effects on your opponent's card. So I'm not going to gain my actions back. Place the opposing fighter on a space with a rat token. He already is. So he blocks it and I get nothing in return. This frickin' Rat King. What's my card here? During combat, add +1 of this card's value for each other card you played this turn. Or do I take a maneuver action? I played a card already, so this would be a 4. And I'll get a card. Or I take a maneuver action. Yeah, let's take a maneuver action. All right, so there's the card we drew, and we're just gonna back you up 1, 2, 3, and you, sir, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll put you right there. All right, be done with it. Okay, up next is Krang. So Krang is already adjacent to Splinter and or Leonardo. We will have him attack Leonardo. Leonardo has no defense cards, so Krang is just going to hit him with the 1. During combat, add the threat level to this card's value, so it's a 2. After combat, if Krang is in Dimension X, place the loser of the combat in the highest numbered empty starting space. Highest numbered. So that would be 4, right? 1, 2, 3. Where's 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, right here. All right, fine. Yeah, right. And you hit him for 2, so he's down to 14. That wasn't so bad. Oh, yeah, never mind. All right, Rat King. Freaking Rat King. All right, I guess he's just going to move to Splinter. Be right there. And then he's going to attack Splinter, and Splinter can't block. So 3, attack. After combat, place a rat token on each hero's space without 1. All right. And that's 3 to Splinter. And frickin' Rat King. Wingnut. Alright, Wingnut can now just go boop boop and be adjacent to Leonardo. And Wingnut just gets a free attack on Leonardo. He is hitting for 4. After combat, the opposing fighter swaps spaces with the hero with the lowest health. Well, hold on, because actually he's just going to be at 10, and the hero with the lowest health is yeah, Michelangelo. Oh my god, frickin' EA. Moving me around. Alright. Player 1. Alright, Leonardo was in a great spot to smack down. I need to take a maneuver action so I can get closer. So we're going to go 1, 2. We are opposite, and we're going to play this big fella right here. Rat King will block for 2. I don't have any effects. He's not going to win, so I'm going to hit him for 4. Oh, so close. He's down to 1. All right, that was pretty quick. And then the trap card. Take this, roll this, and it's a 1. Deal 1 damage to all heroes and sidekicks in Dimension X. Nobody is in Dimension X, so we're good. Yeah, we're good there. All right. Advance the threat marker 1+, so it's going 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that goes there, and this comes out. So this is now Dimension X. Place a Rat token in Rat King's space if there isn't one already. Otherwise, Rat King swaps spaces with the hero with the lowest health, which is going to be Michelangelo. Wingnut swaps spaces with an adjacent hero. There no longer is one. So yeah, that actually helped out. Thanks, Rat King. All right, I would love to get player 1 here right off the bat. Can we make that happen? Initiative cards, can we make it happen? No, that is not what happened. All right, Krang does not need to move. So he's just going to attack Michelangelo. Okay, so Michelangelo's going to play this for defense. All right, 3-3. So it says, during combat, if Krang is in Dimension X, this card's value is equal to the threat level instead. So it's actually a 2. So I'm actually beating it. And this says, immediately you may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck to cancel all effects on your opponent's card. After combat, if my hand is empty, draw 2 cards. So maybe that's, I mean, I'm getting this back. So yeah, I cancel all that. It doesn't matter anyways. I was blocking it, and now I get to draw 2 cards. So that's, there we go. There's the April card. All right, so that's Krang. Rat King, freaking Rat King. Rat King can move 3 spaces. He goes boom, boom, gets right there, and he will attack Leonardo. Yeah, we'll play this for defense. All right, and this is 3. After combat, place a rat token in each hero's space without one. All right, so he's hitting me for 1. But it says, after combat, if the opposing fighter is in fewer zones than Leonardo, deal 2 damage to the opposing fighter. I lured him into my trap because I am wise beyond my years. So I have defeated the Rat King. What I'm not sure about is, do these rat tokens? So this is what the rats do, -2 defense. They can't go below negative. So the Rat King has been defeated. Do I take off all the rat tokens? I don't know. We'll leave them out there for now. All right. 1 down. Wingnut can move 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then he's going to attack Leonardo. Leonardo can't block. After combat, the opposing fighter swaps spaces with the hero with the lowest health. And so it's just, oh man, Leonardo's now at 5. 2, 4, 5. And I have not even touched Krang. All right. Hopefully here we are going to start getting some. So what I need to do is get out of Dimension X. But I could make an attack first. This one goes away. And then a maneuver. Kind of shift focus here. All right, so yeah, we're just going to attack first with the katana. Make use of this card. Krang is this. During combat, add the threat level to this card's value. So we got Krang for 3. 1, 2, 3. Down to 18. After combat, if Krang is in Dimension X, place the loser of the combat in the highest numbered empty starting space, which is 4. Okay. And then we will take a maneuver action. So I'll draw this and let's do you 1, 2. We'll put you there, away from the rats, away from Wingnut. And then Splinter's gonna go one, 2. No, he could go right here. 1, 2. Yeah, I feel like I need to have a couple maneuver turns. A little short on cards here. All right, everybody's out of Dimension X. That's helpful here. Usually these deal with Dimension X, and it's a 1. All right, all players with a fighter in Dimension X, nobody is, discards the top card of their deck. All right. So we just need to lure Krang out now. All right, and this should be player 2, yeah. All right. Okay, April's thing says shell insertion, choose 2 different effects. Each opponent discards 1 card. Move a friendly fighter up to 2 spaces. Put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck to gain 1 action. Shuffle 2 random cards from your discard pile back into your deck. Okay. Or this is just straight combat. After combat, deal 1 damage to an adjacent opposing fighter. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck to gain 1 action. Oh, and should I have used... No. I keep forgetting about Leonardo's tactic of being able to move somebody. Let's see. I may use this. All right, so let's just go after Wingnut here. Krang can go 1, 2, 3. He can get pretty far. I want to get him out of Dimension X. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to attack Wingnut. And Wingnut plays yes. It's the best card. Deal 1 damage to an after combat. Deal 1 damage. So I'm actually hitting him for 5. So he's halfway done. And then I can put a card from my hand on the bottom of my deck to gain 1 action. So we'll do that. And I attacked, so I get a card. And now I can either attack again. Each friendly fighter recovers 1 health. Or I can just play this. But Wingnut does some nasty stuff when we're adjacent to him. So let's just move. Hold on, let me remember to shuffle his deck. All right, so yeah, let's take a maneuver action. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Oh, that one's already flipped over. One, 2, 3, and we'll leave April put. Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right. Advance the threat marker, so it's going 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll roll this. God, every single time. I've yet to see that X. That supposed X. Rat King, his thing can come out. Wingnut, swap spaces. That's not going to happen. That's it. All right. Come on. Krang. 1, 2. Yeah. All right. Player 2 is up first. All right, Michelangelo. Maybe you should not have run away so quickly. Each friendly fighter recovers 1 health. Yeah. I'm just gonna play this. So Michelangelo and Leonardo are the only ones that have taken damage. I played a scheme card, so I get to draw a card. Add +1 to the value of Michelangelo's attacks this turn, gain 1 action. Oh, we definitely want to hold on to that. I think now I just need to maneuver, draw a card, and do I want to move? No, I'm actually just going to stay put. Both of my characters are going to stay put. All right, Wingnut. All right, well, he can go 1, 2, 3, or he can go 1, 2, 3, or he can go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2. Oh, you just stop right there. So this is the closest one. Yeah, 1, 2 gets him there. Here you would have had to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, so he goes after Leonardo. He's going to attack Leonardo. We'll put that there, and we will play this one. Sure, why not? For defense. Oh, and it's this one again. I swear you guys are watching me shuffle. So I blocked him, and this says, after combat, place each fighter adjacent to your fighter in another space in their zone. So I'm actually going to plop him up here. Because now April, if I can get a card for April, actually I have this any card, she can take a shot at him from where she is. So there we go. All right, player 2 already went. Player 1, all right. All right, Splinter. I have no cards, so I obviously need to take a maneuver action. All right, so I can go right here, and I'm now adjacent. And Splinter can go boom, boom, and is also adjacent. And then I'm going to play this, and it's a 5. Against Wingnut, and Wingnut's going to block for 3. Okay, so 2. Takes 2 damage. Although I just put... Yeah, that's fine. Wingnut, after combat, Wingnut swaps spaces with the opposing fighter. Deals 1 damage to each hero and sidekick adjacent to Wingnut. Each villain and minion adjacent to Wingnut recovers 1 health. That's not the greatest card. So let's just put him... We'll swap him here. And they each take a hit. Nardo and Splinter. All right. And I played this one, right? Yeah. Okay. So ironically enough, Michelangelo continues to kind of always have cards to play, whereas Leonardo, I'm like basically drawing a card and hoping I can play it every time. All right, Krang's gonna go twice now. Technodrome Trapdoor. It's basically gonna activate anything but an X. All right, place a hero or sidekick on the starting space matching the roll. It was a 4, which is over here. If that's right, no, it's 2. I just put it over there. So 2 is actually down here. Yeah, place a hero or sidekick. Let's actually place Splinter here. If that starting space is in dimension X, they take damage equal to the roll. All right, but it was a 2. Yeah, I'm fine with that. All right, and And then Krang takes turns. He's finally going to move. He's going to go 1, 2, and he's now adjacent to Michelangelo. And he's going to attack Michelangelo. I don't know if I want to play this or not. Actually, yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go. So this is a 2 attack. I'm blocking it immediately. Cancel all effects on the opponent's card. You sons of freaking. All right, during combat, if Krang is in Dimension X. All right, so it's just a block. All right. Okay, Wingnut swaps spaces with an adjacent hero. That player discards a random card. I don't have any. So maybe that was a good thing. All right. And then advance the threat marker by 1 plus the number of, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. And then there's none that need to be flipped over, so we don't roll the die. All right. I feel like we can get rid of Wingnut and then just start focusing on Krang here. Keep him out of Dimension X. Keep us all out of Dimension X. Let's see what we get. I would love to get Michelangelo. Player 2 here. Player 2 right off the bat. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. No, Krang. All right, so Krang is adjacent to both Michelangelo and Leonardo. We'll say he's attacking Michelangelo. Michelangelo has no more defense cards. He's just taking this. My body. During combat, if Krang is in Dimension X, no. Each adjacent hero and sidekick. So Leonardo is going to take a hit, and Michelangelo is going to take 3 damage. Okay, but that's it. Wasn't too bad. Who's next? The trap. The frickin' trap. All right. 2 again. Deal 2 damage to each hero in Dimension X. Nobody's in Dimension X. Not yet. So we're going to be here soon. Oops, sorry, Krang boy. All right. Frickin' Wingnut. All right. Wingnut is adjacent already to 2 fighters. I'm going to have him attack Splinter, actually. Splinter cannot... And that's perfect. I'll take it. Didn't matter. He whiffed. Okay. All right, and yeah, we know what these 2 are going to be, just the order in which they're going to happen. All right, player 2. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to play this one. Michelangelo adds +1 to the value of Michelangelo's attacks this turn. So we'll leave this out. I gain an action. I played a scheme card, so I get to draw a card. Yeah. All right. So we're going to play this. This is going to be a 5 because of that. We're going to hit Krang. Krang is blocking for 3. So he's going to take 2 damage. That's fine. 1, 2. Now, after combat, deal 1 damage to an adjacent opposing fighter. So he takes another one. Then I may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck to gain action. Well, I took an attack, so I get to draw a card. And I think I am going to do that. So I get one more action. Okay. All right, so this goes away. This goes away. And then we're going to have April play. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll have April play this one against Krang. So Krang will defend with this. So he's defending with 3, hitting with 3. But I have attacked. I guess it says after you attack or scheme, draw 1 card. So I guess the action has to be complete before I get that card, right? Yeah. So I don't have anything to cancel those effects. And it say immediately cancel all effects. You son of a... All right, so he just blocked it. This card does nothing. Now I draw a card. I still have one more action, right? This gave me an action, and then discarding a card gave me an action, and I've only taken 2 actions with each one. Yeah, here we go. All right, and so then I have played 1, 2, 3 other cards, so this is a 6, and I'm hitting Krang, Michelangelo here, and yes, it's his deception one, so he's down to 9 health. There we go. Boom. We'll shuffle his deck. He actually only had 1 more card left. Ooh, and this was +1. So he's down to 8 health. And actually, I should have technically, I guess I should have had Michelangelo do that because he was getting +1. Why did I have April O'Neil do it? It really didn't matter. But that would have given him 4 to Krang's 3. So, yeah, I'm just going to say he's down to 7. All right, but our turn is done now. And that was another attack, though. I get a card. Whew. All right. And then last but not least is player 1. So do we go for the kill shot? Let's see, we're going to have to take a maneuver action. So I'm going to draw a card first. And it's a splinter card. Okay. I'm not going to be able to maneuver myself. So let's maneuver you here. Yeah, Leonardo's just kind of stuck right there. You can only move 2. All right, so we maneuvered, and then Splinter's going to play Spatial Awareness on Wingnut here. So I'm hitting for 3. That would take him out. 2 would be great, because I'm in more zones. So let's see what he's hitting with. He's blocking 3 after combat. Wingnut swaps spaces with the opposing fighter, deal 1 damage to each hero and sidekick adjacent to Wingnut. But I deal 1 to him. All right, I get to draw a card. And that's it. So not the best. All right, and April O'Neil takes a hit. She's down to 5. All right. Okay. We're advancing threat marker. It doesn't matter. It's going to go here and just reset to there. 3 comes out, so we got to get Leonardo out of here now. And Wingnut swaps spaces with an adjacent hero or sidekick. Yeah, we'll just have him swap with Splinter, and I only have one card. The player discards a random card. It's going to be 2, so 2 damage to Splinter. 1, 2. Okay, and that's it. Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay, we're close. We're very close. All right, Techno Drum Track. Oh, this isn't good. Leonardo hasn't made it out yet. Oh, this isn't bad. All the machines are already active, so it doesn't matter. Huzzah. Fine with that. All right. Player 1. All right, obviously we need to take a maneuver action. Where can I move now? Yeah, let's get out of here. We're gonna go 1. No, we're just gonna move right here. And we'll have Splinter. Yeah, just stay right there. And then I'm just gonna do another maneuver action with Leonardo. Okay, now we're in a position that we can actually do some good here. I have to end up over there. All right, I just wanted to get out of Dimension X here. All right. Krang takes a turn. All right, he's next to Michelangelo. So he'll target Michelangelo. We'll play this one, because why not? He's hitting for 2 during Krang. If Krang is in Dimension X, add the threat level to this card's value. Ooh, so he's hitting Michelangelo for 3, and then an extra one. So Michelangelo's down to 2. I get to shuffle 2 random cards from your discard pile back into my deck. One, 2. I didn't even look at them. I don't even know what they are. All right. Nothing needs to be activated. All right. Player 2. Okay. We need to take a maneuver action because we have no cards. Each friendly fighter recovers 1 health, but I'm not getting anything back for that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess we should do some backing up here. 1, 1, 2. We'll put you there. I'll just move you, put you there, and you there. No, you there. Yeah. So that was my maneuver. And then, yeah, let's play this scheme card. Each friendly fighter recovers 1 health, because we're all pretty low at the moment. I just realized that April O'Neil's starting health is 6, and she works for Channel 6 News. All right, we know what this one is. Wingnut is adjacent to Splinter. Splinter can play this one for defense. Wingnut 4 after the opposing fighter swaps spaces with the hero with the lowest health. Okay. All right, so 4 to 3, Splinter takes 1 damage. Then After combat, place each fighter adjacent to your fighter. I'm the defender, so I go first. In another space in their zone. Okay. He's in the green zone, so I'm going to put him right there. Then this says the opposing fighter swaps spaces with the hero with the lowest health, which is here. But that's fine. Neither one of us now is adjacent to Wingnut, so I'm okay with that. All right. This moves 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's happening. And Wingnut's not adjacent to anybody, so we're good. All right, I'd love to have Krang go first and move towards us here, but just about everybody can get adjacent to him with one maneuver, so. All right, who's first? The trap deck. Last one. 1 to 5. Nope, never gonna roll that X. All players with a fighter in Dimension X. Nope. We stayed clear, so I'll shuffle this back up. Hopefully I don't need it anymore. I'm hoping to end this right now. All right. Who's next? It is Krang. All right, so Krang can go 1 and be adjacent to Splinter. He can go 1, and that's it. So he's actually going to come up and take on Splinter. Splinter actually cannot block him. So Krang is hitting him for just 1. Oh no. But he's adding the threat level, so 4. So Splinter has been defeated. Krang is not in Dimension X. So, there we go. All right, poor Splinter. He's been knocked out. But, player 1. Okay. Leonardo has got to take a maneuver action. So we'll draw. And then we're going to play this, which allows me to boost a card as long as Krang doesn't cancel these effects. Immediately cancel all effects of the opponent's card. Are you kidding me? So I hit him for 1. No, I hit him for none because it's 3. It's a complete waste, complete miss. All right. Player 2. Need to take a maneuver action. And it's April. Do 1 damage to the opposing fighter and gain 1 action. Okay, so she needs to get into a pink space. So she can do that here. And then Michelangelo is going to go 1, 2, 3. So he's now adjacent. All right, so that was the maneuver. I'm going to play this, which is an attack. I hit for 0. I guess Krang will defend. So none of this matters. But now she will hit him for 1 and gain an extra action. That was an attack. Oh, that's not great. So I just need to take another maneuver action. And it's freaking April O'Neil card. Okay, all right, I'm not doing it. Wingnut now swaps. Can he get to any of us? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can. Yeah, there you go. There's Wingnut, and Leonardo cannot defend. Whoop, that's the wrong card. He's hitting. Okay, he missed. About time they missed. Oh no, he's gonna make me discard this freaking card and take 2 damage. Oh yeah. And then this is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this comes out. We basically have this round and then the next round, and if we haven't defeated Krang by then we lose. Oh man, freaking wingnut. Player 2. Okay. Alright, so we're going to play this. I'll draw a card. I can put a card from my hand on the bottom of my deck to gain an extra action. Alright. And then I will use the other one as move a friendly fighter up to 2 spaces. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm trying to get him adjacent to Krang. Okay, but I got an extra action, so I still have 2 actions. Michelangelo. He will add +1 to all his attacks. Played a scheme card, he will gain 1 action. Alright, he will add +1 to all his attacks. He will gain 1 action. Alright. I'll take this. I am adjacent to Krang. I have played 3 cards now. 1, 2, 3. So this is a 6. Krang is defending with a 1 plus 4. So that's 5. And I get bumped way back here. But I took an attack action. Wait, no. This was +1, +1. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. This is 6, 7, 8. He's blocking for 5. So 3. So he's down to 3. Yeah, this goes away. And I have 1 more action. But he just kicked Michelangelo all the way across the thing. And it is April. All right. So we will play this to get 1 more. All right. She's going to attack Krang for 0. He's going to block. Doesn't matter. None of that matters. All right. She's going to deal 1 damage to Krang. All right. Gain 1 action. Let's see what Michelangelo's got here. And it's April. Or do I take a maneuver action? All right, I thought it over. I'm gonna make my final action a maneuver action. So we'll draw a card here. Here's an half shell. That's one's Michelangelo only. And then we can maneuver. So we're done with these. Those are gonna go away. Definitely gonna have Mikey get as close back into the fight as possible. And where do we want to send April? Oh wait, he can go 3. So 1, 2, 3 right there. 1, 2, 3 right here, and be able to go up that way. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's put you right there. And let's have April go 1, 2. I want Wingnut or Krang to come down here ideally. They've been moving 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. Here he only has to go 1. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. I would get to choose. Yeah, I think that's the best. Okay, actually, oh no, there's no line right there. Okay. All right, who's next? Technodrome Traps. reshuffle deck here. We have Twisted Paths, and we got a 4. All players with a fighter in Dimension X, which is both of us, because we're right here. Discard 2 random cards from their hand. Are you serious? Well, there goes my defense. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Krang is going next. So he wants to get where he can go in 3 in the least amount of moves. So he could go 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 3 here, or 1, 2, 3 there. So it's actually right here he's trying to get to. Leonardo's the closest for him. Leonardo has no cards, so he's just going to have to take this. And it is 2 damage. It says during combat, if Krang is in Dimension X, add the threat level to this card's value. Yeah, so it would be 4 plus 2 is 6. Leonardo has been defeated, which is unfortunate because his card hadn't come up yet. So there we go. All right. Wingnut takes a turn. I'm actually going to have him go after April because April's got more health than Michelangelo. Wingnut is going to go after April, with his freebie. So nothing happens to April. Okay. We'll shuffle this. All right. Krang will advance. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so basically we are going to have to defeat him on this next turn. That's all there is to it. Wingnut will swap places with that player discards a random card. I don't have any cards, so no boom value to me. All right. And then this we know is going to be player 1. Player 1 is out. And so this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have, we have got to, make this work. All right, here we go. Okay, all right. It's got to happen now. If we don't defeat him, he's expanding Dimension X. This comes out and we lose. I could run up here and deactivate this, which means he would make it to that last space. I would get another turn. But I have no cards in hand because of the Technodrome trap. So I have to take a maneuver just to even get a card in hand. Michelangelo obviously is going there. April O'Neil could get there. But then I'd have to discard this card, and I'd be stuck with the only action I could take is to maneuver again. If I take this, he's only hitting for 2. But if somehow, this isn't looking good. I don't think he's had a 1 in his deck. Maybe he does. Like Rat King has a 1. Oh no, I'm gonna get an action either way. So as long as he doesn't have one of those cards that says get rid of the text, I might be okay. So yeah, let's just do it. Michelangelo attacking Krang for 2. Oh my goodness. That's it. That's all we needed. Krang has been defeated. He is down to nothing. Krang is knocked out. This is the 1 card we needed. What were these other 2 cards? This one, he would have immediately canceled all effects on the opponent's card. That would have killed us. Or this one, Krang recovers 1 health for each adjacent hero and sidekick. So he would have moved up to 3 if that one had come up. I would have gotten 1 more action I would have drawn this card, and it would have been a 3. Add +1 to this card's value for each other card, so it would have been a 4. Maybe I could have done it. Maybe this one would have come back up. If this one came up, yeah, I would have only hit him for 1, and that would have been it. But I guess I could have known that that was coming. This was in the... We knew had to have known that was in the bottom 3. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Successful by the skin of our teeth. Michelangelo and April O'Neil saved the day. April is just going to flip this over just because. And we will escape the Technodrome carrying Splinter and Leonardo out with us. So there you go. Hopefully this gave you an idea of like what the Krang map plays like. I actually kind of enjoyed Michelangelo. There were definitely some times there where we were like comboing along. The fact that he's always drawing a card when he attacks, and a lot of his cards give you an additional action, and April's. Yeah, I definitely like him. Leonardo, I kept forgetting about his team tactics. So, yeah, Raphael's pretty straightforward. Probably one of the best ones for beginners because he's just brute force. I feel like he's the bruiser in the group, maybe even the tank, although I think Leonardo has the most health. Yeah, these guys are technically the tank because Splinter can heal you back up. Splinter can take the damage, swap places with you. Anyways, and then Donatello's got his... he's the more technical one. He's got all his little gadgets that got to come out and then activate and all that stuff. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.